What's up, y'all? It's poppin', what's cracking? It's D. About to react to this CoryxKenshin vid. He has returned after 10 years. He's back. This vid is titled Where I've Been for the Past Year. It's only been 1 year, but maybe 2 or something. But sure, let's hear what he has to say. Where he's been. Let's watch.
Samurai, stand up! I literally haven't said that in like almost 2 years. My people, you have questions. I have answers.
Boy, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me. Because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now, you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal. But I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, the manga that I am creating with a team. Dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not going to talk about this cover yet. We're not going to talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1. Digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm CoryxKenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, 2 things. Number 1, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number 2, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Bang.
All right. Number 1, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes. You can have the most fire visuals. You can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects. Or, I'm talking about anime. But you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime, where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like, my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can
he been working. Okay, period.
get this to become an anime. However,
I'm about to say, he might have been chilling, traveling, but he been working.
That does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you.
Wow.
Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this Trunks. He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch/read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to... It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Oh!
Yeah, it's not gonna be up to you. If you work with like Netflix or something, they gonna be like, no, right now, you're good. But when you work with the big dogs, they gonna be like, fuck out of here. We want all our coin.
Do you see the future? He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back got broke. Okay, aura. Yeah. The animation style is fire, I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves, he got like the foresight, okay?
Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
We see our second
One thing I do wonder though, if we're gonna keep it real, 'cause that's what the fuck we do over here. I do, cause Cory is so loved, okay? He's so respected on this platform, and people I feel like they don't like saying anything negative about people who are as respected and loved as a Cory. So are they really gonna be honest? If they like, this is kind of weak, are they gonna say it? They're not gonna want to say it because they're not gonna want the backlash. They're not gonna want people to attack them for their honest opinion, because that's what the little fanboys and girls do on the internet. They attack you if you don't like shit that they like. Weird ass niggas, okay, weirdos. But yeah, I do think about that. Like, even when he does drop the anime eventually, even if he's able to get it approved to not get copyright striked or whatever, it's like, are people's reactions gonna be genuine? Are their reviews gonna be actually genuine? Stuff like this you gotta question. I don't watch anime, so I wouldn't react to it or be into it, but if I did I would definitely give my honest opinion. But that's the problem with reactions now. It's so unfortunate that people are just pandering. It's a whole bunch of pandering that takes place. So this space is no exception. So that definitely popped in my head, as he's talking about this. Especially he's been gone for so long. Nobody about to be like, this shit weak. I'm not saying it's weak, obviously. I haven't seen it, but you just have to keep that in mind. Even when people are reviewing his manga, Like, it's like, are they gonna be honest?
Cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nella Maddox. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I push so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I don't think anybody's gonna really, like, read and, like, bro, he's in it. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Cory report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact bro zoomed in, like, I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Cory? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people were like, yo, that's Cory. I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing, writing her notebook, and now she's gotta get up to do this bullshit. He's so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
Thirsty, right?
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not straight to this man. I don't know him, but
Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. CoryxKenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Dunk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
see, you doing the most. Sure.
Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Why are you mad about it?
That's his excitement. Is what he's trying to convey.
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that
No.
like a show that he had for us?
Oh yeah, this guy was goated, and this guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chuffed. Holy. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell him. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
This reminds me when I used to react to anime fights.
It's all the moves.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations? Like
You're cooked, brother. Yo, you're cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this, aren't basically anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for manga, and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look
A preview
at
for the
this.
anime.
When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving. Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect.
true.
And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true, and thus, like, when I've done things like
I feel like the main issue is that they don't have a lot of passion for it. Usually it is just a money grab. When you have passion for some shit, you really pouring into something, it's apparent. Like, you could tell that a person cares about it. If they just throw some shit together, you can tell it's just thrown together. So I feel like that's the big difference. Even though, like I said, I'm not into anime, I can tell he's very passionate about this. So there probably is a good chance that, you know, the quality will be high because he's really into it and he's watched anime his whole life. And, you know, this is something that he's very familiar with. So it doesn't seem like he's just trying to make money off of his audience. So, I mean, that I respect.
Merch, YouTubes, all of that. I've always only put out stuff, and that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Cory, like, if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like, please buy it, blah, blah, blah.
True.
I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make. Let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. It's been a bunch of wars. It's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. You got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be.
Give it 3%
in the year
vibes.
2114. In New Eden, there's a school.
Well, not completely, because there was no end of the world type situation, but yeah, kind of same concept. And I love 3%.
And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Can play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Alicent. They are gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just gotta get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, If you
Okay, this is team appreciation. Shout out to his team though. But I love the passion he has for this. It seems very genuine. You can tell he put a lot into this. So, like I said, the chances are that, you know, it is of higher quality just because he is so passionate. And a lot of YouTubers do put out products and services and stuff, and it's just not up to par because you can tell they just want to make money from it. They're just in it for the money, and I can tell that that's not the case with him. And as he's talking about this, it reminds me of my sentiments about my second channel, Shanell TV. I ain't making no money over there. I'm making crumbs, okay? I'm making nothing over there. But, you know, it's not about the money. I make those videos because I really enjoy editing. I love, you know, telling a story with my videos. So I really love the creative aspect of that channel. So, you know, I know what he means about being passionate about something and pouring your all into it. And, you know, it's really nice to do that and have people be receptive to it and to enjoy it. Because, you know, that's my fulfillment when people are just like, your videos are so dope, this edited is great, da da da. Like, that really encourages me to keep going, even though I'm not getting paid for it like that. I'm making crumbs, okay? So, yeah, I love this for him. I hope it's successful. Like I said, I'm not into anime, so it's not something that I would react to or be interested in checking out. I'm not going to fake like I am into anime just because it's Cory and I know it'll get views. Like, I'm not doing that. So y'all can go to the fake niggas for that because, like I said, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of people just being fake and pretending to like things because they know that, you know, the audience loves it. Like, K-pop is real bad too online, where people will pretend to love K-pop and love everything about, you know, certain artists and stuff because they know that they're well liked and respected. So it is difficult to find authenticity in this space. So, you know, I'll just say that. But once again, this is not taken away from him. I'm not saying it's not going to be good. It might be fire. You know, y'all check it out if you're into this type of thing, manga, and anime and shit. But this was just adorable because, yeah, he seems like he loves it. So I'm glad he found something that he's passionate about. So I'm happy for him. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!